Splash!
Stay focused on your workout.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Yo, move around, move around. Let's ball.
Hey, Coach.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man. Stay on here. Ready. I got ball.
One more.
Hey, yo, right here.
Let's go.
We've been ready. We wait your team.
Now we're rolling.
Woo! Quiet now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Y'all ready to lose?
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Just like that.
You guys are the ones who are going to be losing today.
See you later.
Hey, it's Floki5000 from the My Team community. My highlight of Nba2k24 is definitely all the memories I've made playing co-op with my buddies. Playing with people from the community, playing with other creators online, playing with my real-life friends. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's the best way to engage with My Team. If you're not into My Team co-op, give it a try. Get in there.
It's your girl Lily here with the 2K TV wrap up. I hope you're enjoying your summer out there in the city on the sticks. I'll see you guys in 2K25.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to the whole 2K community. It's your boy King Jordan DF, and I.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Toronto, MP is out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, we're at that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And, of course, the only cure is winning.
Three-pointer. A nice shot by Young.
Gotta know the scouting report with Trae Young. He's going to make a number of threes if you're not careful.
To the paint. Here's Payne. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well.
Sadiq's energy level is impressive. Good at getting himself to the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
And he gets it to go. Payne's got his third basket of the night.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
18 feet out, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Young.
Clever play by DeJounte, carving out some space for himself.
Here's Payne. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Payne's got 11 points.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Hunter. Murray finds Young from deep. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Payne with the bucket.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Stolen by Payne. Here's Dick. Defended by Murray. To the inside. Barrett. And he slams it in one-handed.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Bay. Murray passes to Okongwu. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barnes, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Murray. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Barrett. There's the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And here's Payne outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Finished off the break. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Barnes passes to Payne. Now here's Olynyk, guarded by Okongwu. Outside Barnes. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Murray. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And some changes here for the Raptors. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot to power forward. Those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
Barnes is out there with Dick. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the bucket is good.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
And here's Payne. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Outside Barnes. Back to Payne. There's the triple. The rebound by the Hawks.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now settling, struggling to find the range.
Bay passes to Capella. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Brown passes to Payne. Yep, that one goes. Payne's got 19 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Capella. Here's Bay. Here's Murray. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And, of course, the season is still young, but a great time to look at our Rookie of the Year list. These are the guys making an immediate impact. You look at Payne, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Even though this season's just getting started, it's a big accomplishment, a testament to his relative maturity.
Back to Barnes. Right through the D for the layup. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And MP throws it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
Well, we know Murray.
One half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back after half.
30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Hawks shooting just under 40% from the field. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He contributed 40 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Tries again. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Great defense by Pirtle, a 7-footer who knows how to use his length.
Barnes passes to Dick. Now here's Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Capella. Young with it. Will it go? And he takes it up and lays it in.
Assisted.
Young's got 10 points.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And so Murray will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 13.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
The three, Barrett. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Brown. They've got Dick. Jakob Pirtle out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Payne in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Johnson for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Outside Payne. Out left to the wing. Pirtle against Okongwu. Barnes. Count it, and the foul. That one on Young.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
2 minutes remaining in regular.
Right side Barnes. There's 1:54 left in the game. The game now all tied up. Payne's got 31 points.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's all tied at 74. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Murray comes in for Bogdanovich. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
It's Barrett on the wing. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Atlanta has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead. Toronto has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Hunter with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Sinks it from distance.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Atlanta with the ball. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side. Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Payne. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 7.
Shooting for
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
You have to foul quickly to extend the game and hope it's a poor free throw shooter. But you can't get picky. You have to foul whoever gets it.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game.
We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
Yes, and thanks to all of you for being a part of the 2K TV community and making this season the best yet. Let's do it again. We'll see you in 2K25. 2K TV Season 11 will go live at launch, and we've already got great things in the works for you.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking to some of the devs and are really excited.
2K. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Man in a shooting guard. And for Toronto, Barnes out there with Pirtle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Payne, and it's quickly in at the one. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Now Miller, after the missed three from Payne. Shot clock at 6. Ball, the pass to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Williams. About a minute played so far here in the first. Quickly against Ball. Here's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Now here's Payne. This game he had 34 points.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now, here's Ball. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards. And his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Barnes outside. Back to Payne. Launches from deep.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Ball. Good D by Barnes.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Quickly the pass to Payne. Williams with the block. They get it back. It's another look. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And that one, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence...
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's Man in at the 2 spot. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Bridges finds Ball. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 8 points.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 34 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. Payne's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
You know, here we are watching Trey Man, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility is such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's Miller with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Barrett, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. The 3 from MP. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Payne's got 11.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
This is a demand. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges shot. Good. Toronto calls timeout.
With the timeout. We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free.
Some changes for Toronto. Kelly. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
The Hornets, 45.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. MP's really making a difference here.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
You've got Emmanuel Quickly. Barnes out there with Barrett. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Payne at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Wasted no time on that one. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Raptors leading by 9. The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Shot to stop the run. And here's Miller outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Payne passes to Barnes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Tipped away and stolen by Payne. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got 19 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball, the pass to Mann. And good that time. Mann's got 7.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Raptors.
To the middle, here's Payne. And that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Quickly against Ball. Bridges for 3. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 17. Back to Payne. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Payne's got 12 points in just the second half. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the paint, here's Mann. And there's another one for the Hornets.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder.
Here's Barrett. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Miller is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ball. And it's Mann in at the 2. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. The second chance effort. Good. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hornets.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Ball, the pass to Mann. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Hands it from downtown.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Payne passes to Barnes. Back to Payne. The pass to Barnes. Now here's Payne. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, that's about hustle and having a knack for knowing where the shot's coming off. R.J. Barrett on the glass.
Ball, the pass to Richards. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Quickly the bounce pass. Out to Payne. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
We'll look at Payne. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
On the wing quickly. Covered by Miller. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
Miles Bridges.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And stolen by Payne. Here's quickly. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Payne's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers. This guy, a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Payne now top of the key. The kick out to Barnes. Out to Payne. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got 15 points here in the second half.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific...
Now that's a level of effort on the defensive end we haven't seen before tonight. What's the difference out there?
You know, I think you're just seeing a gradual improvement as we translate lessons from the practice court, to the game.
So you haven't had a fire lit under you guys? You look like a different club on D tonight.
Man, I have no clue what you're talking about, brother. Everyone in this locker room is 100% committed and together. You don't get an effort like that on defense otherwise.
Fair enough. All right, thanks.
Thank you.